Hey everybody, I'm Dr. Dan from Inflatable Stories, and today I'm going to teach you to make your very own giant balloon dog. Now anybody can make a regular balloon dog, right? But you've really got to put some effort into it to get the stuff together to make a giant balloon dog. But don't worry, if you've got some patience, you should be able to do this yourself as long as you've got the right balloons. Speaking of the right balloons, you're going to need 9 of these. These are linking balloons. They're about 12 inches, and they're linking balloons because they've got this piece on the end where they can tie together with other balloons. So you're going to need 9 of these, and you're going to need one 660 balloon. Now the type that I've got here, there are 646s and 660s. They're both great, but this 660 has a link on the end of it. Now the 6 is for about how wide it is, and the 60 is for about how long it is. So the 660 is a little longer than the 646, plus it has the bonus of this link. So you'll need one of these, 9 of these. Now you'll also either need good lungs or a balloon pump. If you've tried to blow up one of my balloon animal balloons, like this, you'll know that these are extremely hard to inflate. These are much easier. So if you're a kiddo working on this, you might want to grab your grown-up. But if you've got good lungs, you may still be okay by yourself. And you'll need either your lungs or a balloon pump. I've got my floor pump here, and it would work. I've got a hand pump here, and it would work. And I've also got a pump with a timer here. And since I've got it, that's what I'm going to use. But any of these would work fine. You can put it on the floor pump and just keep going until you get it the size you want it. Speaking of the sizes, I'm going to show you the sizes that I do this at, but you've actually got some flexibility because each dog is unique and special. So let's inflate our balloon to get us started. I've got my timer set over here. There we go. Now this balloon, you notice it kind of starts to look a bit like an oval. When it starts looking a bit like an oval, that means it's stiffening up and you're getting about full. You don't want to overfill it because then it'll either pop or make it easier to pop while you're playing with it, and I want you to get to enjoy your dog. So I've got one balloon here. I'm going to go ahead and tie it off. You'll definitely need to practice your knots to do this sculpture. So I'm going to tie it off, and then I'm going to tie it to the next balloon in my series. So it's going to be 2. I'm going to keep going with my series. 3. And so that you know what's happening, this is going to be my nose, my first ear, my second ear. Then I'm going to have my neck. And you can tie it on either end, but I'm trying to tie the same end each time I do it. So that'll be my neck, one for one of my front feet, and then another one for the second of my front feet. And right here I'm going to pause because I need to inflate my other balloon. So I've got a good start. We'll have my nose, ear, ear, neck, foot, foot. But now we need our body, and that is where the 660 comes in. So I've got my big, long 660 here. And for this one, I'm not going to tell you an exact time, because what you'll want to do is you'll want to inflate it if you've got a linking style balloon until you've just got the link left on the end. If you don't have a linking style balloon, you'll need to leave enough tail on the end so that you can tie something to it. So I'm going to inflate this balloon. There you go. You see it takes a minute to inflate, so if you're doing it by mouth, take your time. Don't let yourself get lightheaded or anything, because it does take a minute to blow these up. But it's not too hard to inflate, meaning you got to be patient because you got to put a lot of air in it, but it's not that hard to put the air in it. So if you're okay at inflating balloons, you'll probably be all right even if you don't have a pump. If you've got a little pump like this, it may take a minute and your arms may get tired, but you can do it. So I'm going to go ahead and tie this balloon off, and then I'm going to take my linking set of balloons here, and I'm going to tie it. I like the little nozzle being the nose on this end. And so what I'm going to do is come down to this end where I've got one of the links, and I'm going to tie it on right here. Now we've got most of our dog done. We got nose, ear, neck, foot, body, and then you guessed it, we need another foot, and the tail. So I'm going to continue tying these onto the end. If it's easier for you, you can tie small sets together and then connect them. So I'm going to tie 1, 2, and 3. Now, depending on how big you are, you might want to grab a grown-up to help you with this, because we have got a really long line of balloons, and if you've got small arms, it may be hard for you to work with. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist right after this first bubble to right after this third bubble, and that's going to be my nose and my ears. You see, we've got a start on the head. Then I'm going to twist right after the fourth bubble, which was our neck bubble. So we got nose, ear, neck. And we got foot. So I'm going to twist right after the fourth bubble, right below that neck, to right after that sixth bubble, the second foot. I'm going to twist them together just like this. All right. Twist it around, and there we go. We've got the front part of our giant dog. Then I'm going to come back behind the belly bubble. Got this groove. Then I'm going to twist it to the groove after the second foot. So we got groove after the belly, then 1, 2 bubbles. I'm going to twist together just like so. There we go. Be sure to be gentle with your balloons and be sure your fingernails aren't sharp or anything like that. And when you finish that, you are going to have yourself your very own giant balloon dog. Now you got to think of a name for balloon dog and have a great time playing with it. Have a great day.